Hello, how is it going? This is going to be my first longer video on this YouTube thing, and it's going to be a simple one. It's going to be a tier maker of the Star Wars movies, except for the Clone Wars movie, which isn't in the list for some reason, but whatever. Yeah, so I'm still trying to work out what I'm doing with this channel. I just do sort of short little fun lore videos at the moment, but I want to do more longer form content, and this is the start of that. Still kind of figuring it out though. Anyway, Tiermaker movie list. Remember, this is my personal list. A lot of you aren't going to agree with this thing. There's some controversial ones in there, but let's get started. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go in release order. So let's go Star Wars: A New Hope. Look, this is going to start out as a pretty simple Tiermaker list. It's an S. It's an S. It's a bit uneven, but it still works. Empire Strikes Back. It's an S. I told you, this is going to be a pretty basic list until a little later on where it's going to get a bit more controversial. And Return of the Jedi is my favorite Star Wars movie. I think Empire is the best, but I think Return of the Jedi is my favorite. Now let's get controversial with the prequel trilogy. Let's go to Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. I like this movie a lot more as an adult. I really do. I like it more as an adult than I did as a kid. It's still got some issues for me, though. I like it a lot more, though, but it's still down in C for me. I'll also say that this list would change almost on a daily basis, I think. Like, if you ask me a week from now to do this again, Phantom Menace might go up one, you know? Return of the Jedi might go down one. It doesn't, I don't know. It happens. Attack of the Clones. Look, there's stuff to like about this movie. There really is. For me, personally, though, it's down the bottom. Now, I'm just going to say, I like all these movies. I like all of these movies, including the ones down here. So even though it's in D tier, I still watch these movies once a year. Minimum. Every single one of them. Revenge of the Sith. Now this is going to be controversial because I know that Revenge of the Sith is a lot of people's favourite Star Wars movie. And I like it. I had to grow to like it because I didn't like it very much when it came out. But it is an A for me. I've grown to like it more and more as the years have gone on, and I actually think things like the Obi-Wan Kenobi show helped me like this movie more. So that's the prequels. Now we get into the meat and potatoes of where everyone's just going to hate me. Star Wars: The Force Awakens is an A. I love this movie. I am so entertained by this movie. I think it is a ton of fun. Love it. Absolutely love it. Love the characters. Love how fast-paced it is. So much fun with it. The Last Jedi. Possibly the most overhated movie of all time, in my opinion. It's in the B tier for me. I like it a lot. I really do. There's some things in this movie that I don't like. There's some things I'm like, I wish this could have been a bit different, or I would have changed this or that. Personally, though, I love that whilst Force Awakens played it safe, Last Jedi took risk after risk after risk. They didn't always pay off, but it was a risky movie. And for that, I give it a lot of credit, and I love a lot of the things they did with it. Rise of Skywalker is going to join Attack of the Clones down the bottom, though, because it sadly undid a lot of the things that I loved in The Last Jedi. Still an entertaining movie, kind of fun to be honest, and it gave us Babu Freak, so, you know, still watch it every now and then. I did say I was going in release order, and I just realised I screwed that up. I just started doing trilogies. Apologies. But this is the next controversial one, which is Rogue One, which I believe is like pretty universally said to be the best of the Disney-era Star Wars movies. I unfortunately disagree. I think there is half a really good movie in there, but the first third of this movie maybe I don't like. I just don't like very much. I think it's all over the place. It's very choppy. I don't like how the characters are introduced, and I don't like that there's not enough character work with them. Fantastic third act, don't get me wrong. Love that third act. But for me, this is middle of the road in B tier for me. I know, controversial. Solo, I don't not like this movie. I don't love this movie. But it's one of those ones that I honestly kind of forget about sometimes. I kind of forget, oh yeah, Solo came out, you know? Still like it. I've still watched it. It's still, all these movies are in my rewatch. I watch every single one of these when I do a rewatch. It's going to be in C tier. And this is one of those movies that sometimes it might move up to B, you know? It might drop down to D sometimes, you know? It's just one of those things. But that is my very, I don't know, it's not that controversial when I look at it, but, like, I don't know, people will hate me for where some of these movies are. But, you know, that's life. No one's ever going to agree on everything 100%. This is my list anyway. And, yeah, this is it. I'm going to do another one for the TV shows, which there's only a couple, but, you know, we'll work it out. I'm going to make content videos somehow. I don't know. I'm still figuring this out, guys, but thank you for watching if you tuned in. You can follow me on TikTok and Instagram and all that stuff. It's the same name over all the social media. But yeah, thanks for watching. May the Force be with you.